Does the time of sentencing matter in federal court as to what sentence you will get? The answer to this question, both anecdotally and scientifically, is yes. We recently had a case that was scheduled for sentencing right after lunch. The client was 45 minutes late to his own sentencing. He was out at liberty. It was this huge swing. His guidelines were 8 to 9 years. He had a 5-year mandatory minimum. And you know what? Out of nowhere, the judge said, I'm going to give him 60 months, 5 years, talk me out of it, to the prosecutor. And then she couldn't do it, and the judge gave the client the 5-year sentence, which was the mandatory minimum. And yes, there was some mitigation and some health issues, but nothing so major. Plus, the client was 45 minutes late to his sentencing. And so I'm talking to the Spanish interpreter who did the case with me about the client's sentence, and the interpreter asks me, hey, what time was it? And I tell him right after lunch. And then the interpreter sends me this scientific study on federal sentencing that talks about when the judges are most lenient. And it's either right after lunch or first thing in the morning. It's a study from 2011, very academic, but they actually studied sentence imposed as correlated to the time of the day. That was very eye-opening for me. And now I will 1000% be asking for my sentences to either be right after lunch or first thing in the morning, with hope that the clients get leniency.